Hello guys, and welcome to my 5th origami tutorial. Today you will learn how to theoretically make the impossible triangle. If you don't know what that is, just search impossible triangle in Google or some search engine or something like that. And the origami twisty thingy, which I have somewhere here. Right here it is. It's quite a cool looking model, and it's an original. Yeah. It's a simple. Actually, it looks like it can be used like those sticky note fad. You know, the ones where they would hang sticky notes from the ceiling of offices and whatnot. Yeah, you can use it for like that as a replacement. It looks like them, but a lot cooler. So to start off, you need 2 strips of paper that are 1 by 16 something. It doesn't matter. 1 by 16 something. Inches, squares, whatever. To make it, if you don't know how to make that, then just follow these steps. You're gonna fold in half. Alright, sorry that took so long. Alright, so you're gonna fold in half. You're gonna unfold, fold in quarters, fold to the middle line, not in quarters. You're just gonna fold the edge to the middle line. Then fold the edge to the crease you just made. And then again, you're going to fold the edge to the crease you made. Alright, so now we have these 2 strips. Okay, so we have these 2 strips of paper. What you're going to do is you're going to cut these 2 strips and then follow me. Yeah. See you in a tiny bit. So now with your 2 strips of paper, you're going to take one and you're going to fold it in half like this. I very well cut these, as you can see. Gonna fold it in half, then you're gonna fold to the middle line, both edges. And then you're gonna fold to the lines you've made, all the lines that you have made. I made a mistake. Right, there we go. Right there. And then we're gonna fold it to we're gonna fold both edges to every single crease we have made again. Right, so once you have your two strips, what you're gonna do is you're gonna take both of them, right side up, and overlay them on top of each other so that two units stick over. You're gonna bring the bottom one, you're gonna stick them like this. You're gonna bring the bottom flap up and fold it over, like that. Then you're gonna bring this flap and fold it over, like that. You're gonna reach under, well, no, you can, then holding this tab and this flap, you're gonna turn over like, you're gonna unfold it like this and fold the black tab in, then refold it. And with this black tab, you're gonna fold it into this pocket. There. Ah. Okay, if you have trouble like I am, what you can do is fold in part of the tip like this, and it will narrow the entry point for your origami. Okay, just give me a second quickly. Okay, so once you've got this, I just went and did it quickly to make sure everything's right, and everything wasn't right. Somehow along the lines, my creases were lagging, and this shouldn't be happening. If you make your creases right, this won't happen. So then what you do now, after you've got that set, is you move this flap over, and then this flap over, and then that flap, then that flap, then that flap, and you just keep doing this until you reach the end. Right, so once you reach the end, you fold over this flap and fold this and fold it in to this pocket. Providing you don't have that mistake. Then you fold over this flap and it goes into this pocket. Like that. So more or less your model will be like this, and you can pull it apart and you've got your twisty thingy. So that's done. I hope you enjoyed that. I'm sorry for a lot of mistakes. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to make the impossible triangle, but I'm not going to put it together. It's a 3-piece model formed from a quarter. So you know you got a full square of paper, and you fold it in half one way and fold it in half the other way. And now you've got 4 squares. If you cut up those along those lines, you got those 4 squares, and that's what this is. Then I folded this into 16ths and wrapped it until it was square. So you've got this. Now, it depends on your point of view on what, if this is actually the way you make it, because you start out like this. You make one model, you make one unit like this, then you join the other unit here, but you angle it so that you can see both ends. And then once you got that, once you got both ends, you get your third unit and you angle it so that this end connects to here, but you can still see this end connecting to here. I'll leave you to figure that out on your own. But that's how you make it. So I'm sorry for all the mistakes that happened, but I hope you enjoyed this and learned something. Yeah, remember to comment in the section on what you enjoyed and what I need to work on. And thanks for watching.